Hello.
Teach us your ways, Holy Ghost. You are not Pentecostal. More music on trendybeats.com. Abogini kameni jibolo mnono. Abogini kameni jibomase. Okwamona ibo mane. Onye jego body beya. Onye lobya wesinyo bagada. Namuna ibo mane. Onye libo onye tibeya.
Hello, everyone. I believe you are live and you are listening to me this afternoon. I welcome you to this session, wherever you are. Thank you for joining. And if you're watching after the live session, thank you for watching as well. Now, we are talking about Crystal Garden Estate, and we are talking about how to make money in the real estate industry. We are talking about how you can succeed and become successful in the real estate industry. So, and that's the reason why we created the WhatsApp group that we call the Billionaire Circle. Because number one thing is that you should be able to enlarge your lifestyle. Because God always feels what is formed When it is formed, he will feel it. If you do not form it, he does not feel it. So what you enlarge is what he will feel, right? So in your mind, I want you to begin to enlarge the scope of your understanding, the scope of your lifestyle. Because when you see in your mind that this is who I should become, and then you will begin to walk yourself into becoming it, that will put you on the edge always, not to relax. You know, the scripture says, I think in Amos chapter 6, verse 1, it says, woe unto them who are at ease in Zion. God doesn't want you to come to a point where you relax and feel that you have arrived. The arrival mentality is what has curtailed so many, so many people's success. Okay, you should always be on your toes. You should always know that something, you have many more lands to conquer. You should always be working, striving to become better, the better version of you, to become more, all right? So today I'm going to just be sharing with you how you can take advantage of what is happening in Crystal Garden Estate. Crystal Garden Estate is a real estate company in the southeast. In fact, Crystal Garden Estate is dominating the real estate industry in the southeast and is bridging the housing deficit gap that is already widening in Nigeria and in Africa in general. So what we are doing is to bridge the gap, and we do that by providing low cost lands and houses for people with greater value. That's why our tagline is low cost, bigger value, because we provide lands that are genuine, that is affordable, and that gives you bigger value in no time, in due course. You see, with this picture in mind, I'm going to tell you the landmarks that have been done already. Okay. Number one, there's a place called Royalty Court in Ogbogwu in Anambra State, which was launched after the lockdown in 2020. After the lockdown, at 350,000 naira. Today, a plot of land measuring 50 by 100 in the same location is selling for 3.5 million naira. Do you see how people grow their money? Imagine that you have money and you have bought like 10 plots, which was 3.5 million. In fact, since last year, 2023, it's been selling for 3.5 million. People are building right there. There is fence there already, gate house there, and people are building there already. And the environment now is closing up because you can actually live there right now. Can you imagine that? So that's how to husband and grow your money over time. There are so many other estates that have been done that people have made serious money. In fact, there was a place that was started with 200,000 naira in 2015. That place now is 5 million naira, 2015. So imagine 10 plots at 200,000 per plot would be 2 million naira. Now, 2 million naira is worth 50 million naira now. Can you imagine that? So that's how to grow money. So when we talk about you becoming wealthy, you becoming a billionaire, we are not saying something that is out of this world. It's something that is achievable with plan. Okay? With plan and action, you can actually achieve it. All right. I want to just teach you a few things, and then we'll share some things about the Crystal Garden, how you can become and how you can make money from Crystal Garden Estate. Number one goal that we are pursuing in all that we do is financial freedom, is to achieve financial freedom. Okay. And the key to financial freedom is financial literacy. You cannot become what you don't know. So learning is what precedes earning. Learning precedes earning. Knowledge precedes acquisition. A lot of people are hustling and jostling, trying to acquire, trying to get. But the first thing you should endeavor to do is to learn, is to know. Because until you know, you cannot own. What you know will help you to own what you know. Okay? So now, knowing comes before having. Knowing comes before acquiring. So that's why before you will operate as a medical doctor, you have to go to medical school. Before you will operate as a lawyer, you have to go to law school, right? Because what you know will give you age in life. What you know will help you to have. What you own, what you know will help you to own. Okay? And every knowledge you own will make you money in life. Every knowledge you own will make you money in life. The beginning point is knowing, learning. So, as you come into the real estate industry, the first thing you should do is to understand the industry, understand how the industry works, understand the need of the people, understand why the people should need investment in landed property at this time. Do you know why? The economy all over the world is not limited to Nigeria. The economy all over the world is not smiling at all. People are struggling with their finances, especially right here in Nigeria. People are struggling. There are a lot of policies that are not favorable to small and medium enterprises, small and medium businesses. Businesses are suffering as we speak. Okay, so now you see the regulators coming hard on businesses. A lot of businesses are folding. Many are being knocked out of business. Why? Because the environment, the business environment seems not to be favorable anymore. Now, if you had money, maybe you had 1 million, 5 million, 10 million, 20 million that you were using to do business, you know that it's no longer the same value right now. You know that that business, that money is reducing right now, even though you have been trading with it. But the money is reducing. You can testify of that. Why? Because the economy is not favorable. It's not favorable at all. So what do you need to do? This is why you need to educate people, and I'm also educating you, that the best thing to do, the best investment to do right now is to invest in landed property. You know why? When you invest in landed property, you would have conserved that money. You would have trapped that money from slipping off your hand, because right now, the cash you have, you really do not own it. You really do not own it, because anything can happen and you lose it. Okay, look at what is happening in the exchange market, the dollar market. So if you're not careful, you will lose the very capital that you have. So you need to trap it, you need to capture it, you need to have a hold on that money. And you do that by investing it. You invested it in landed property. Now, I want you to take note of this. Land is one thing that does not depreciate. Whereas every other thing is depreciating, even the naira is depreciating and all of that, one thing that doesn't depreciate is landed property. Okay, once you invest in that land, as long as the land is genuine, and that's one thing we make sure we provide to our customers in Crystal Garden Estate, is genuine land. We do all the due diligence and take the burden off you and make sure we secure genuine land. Once the genuine land is secured, then it is up to you to invest in it. Okay, so now when you put that money, you have given that money the opportunity to grow. You have given that money the opportunity to multiply itself, because you should learn to send your money to work. you should learn to send your money to work. Okay? You should learn to send your money to work. If you don't know how to send your money to work, you will work all your life pursuing money. Okay? You will work all your life pursuing money. But the first thing you should learn is to send your money to work. Make your money to work for you. So your money will be working for you, making more money. And each time it makes more money, add it up and let it grow. Your daily expenditures are now on your passive income. Your daily expenditures are now on your passive income. So it's going to give you some kind of leverage and some kind of rest. Many times opportunities show up. People don't have the ability to take advantage of such opportunities because there is no money, there is no capital. But if you are able to husband your money and grow it to the point where when opportunity shows up, you can take advantage of it, then you know that your money is working for you and it has given you rest. So when you buy that land, your money should be given the opportunity, the privilege to grow. Allow it to grow. Give it time. Give it time, my friend. Give it time. Because if you don't give it time, you will scuttle growth. It's just like you plant a tree and then the tree is growing, you go and cut it off. You have scuttled the growth of that tree. So when you go and sell on time, scuttle the growth of that what is this? So you have scuttled the growth of that money. Allow it time to grow, right? Now, when you repeat this over and over and over and over again, before you know what is happening, you would have become wealthy without knowing. So the best place. So now, how do you make money? Just as I've explained, what you do is to invest, buy, especially in a developing area. Those developing areas will give you more money. Okay. When you look at the city and you look at the trend of growth, the trend of development, what you need to do is to go and invest in the developing areas and wait for the development to come. You are going to make more money than investing in developed areas. Okay? Why? Because today is expensive, tomorrow is cheap. Today is the developed areas. It's very expensive to buy. If you are in your city right now, if you wait for that development to come and meet you, you already prepare for it. You're already there waiting. When the development gets there, you will be smiling to the bank because you'll be paid a premium for having gone ahead of time to wait. So today is expensive, but tomorrow is cheap. When you buy those developing areas, you're going to buy it cheap now. Someone say the best time to invest is 20 years ago. The next best time to invest is now. So now, if you have money, then buy. To sell, if you do not have the money. If you have money, I advise you to invest. I advise you to buy land, no matter where it is. As long as it has growth potential, my friend, go and buy. Now, there's one thing I want you to note. When you get to a city, the center of that city, from that point to 15 kilometers around the city, from that point from that point to 15 minutes drive, okay, from that the center of the city, you stand there. 15 minutes drive, the city will merge. In other words, if you are in Lagos or you are in Abuja or you are in Onitsha, you stand at the center of the city, the main city, the metropolis. Drive 15 minutes away from that town. then do it round 10 to 15 minutes, 10 to 15 years, the city will merge with wherever you got to in that your 15 minutes drive. Even sometimes 30 minutes drive, the city will merge in 10 to 15 years. Check how towns have developed. Check how cities have developed. You will note what I've just told you now. Okay, now, if you have appreciated, sell and you make money. That's one way to make money from the real estate industry. Number two ways. The second way is sell to buy. Hmm. Sell to buy. And that is where I want to spend a little time with you this now. If you do not have money, what you need to do is sell to buy. So we created a platform called Crystal Garden Plus. Crystal Garden Plus. What you need to do is to register. When you register in all our social media platforms, the videos, the flyers, you will now start marketing, start dropping it on social media handles, share it to people, share it to your contacts, okay? As you keep marketing, as you keep calling people, your contacts, those who sometimes, it doesn't happen, you know, immediately. It doesn't happen urgently. Sometimes it takes time. For some people, it may happen immediately. Because when you see people in your contact who are planning and preparing to buy land, but they don't know how to go about it, once they see you begin to advertise, it will be very easy for them to say, oh wow, we know this guy. Let's ask him questions. Let's know how this is going. And before you know it, for some other people, maybe people in their contact may not have been planning or thinking about investing in real estate. So it will take them time as they keep seeing what you're posting. It will take them time to begin to align their minds, their thoughts to knowing that they have these needs that you're presenting. Some people don't even know what they need. A lot of people don't even know that they need land. But when you keep at it, it will come to a point they'll say, I think I need to buy this. What this guy is saying makes sense. I think I need to own a property in this location or that location. So they are going to contact you. When they do, you make a sale because they're going to buy because they know you. They are not going to company direct because they don't know the company. They know you. You are the representative. You are the ambassador of the company. So what is going to happen is that when they make that decision, they will buy from you. They will buy through you. When that happens in our system, you're going to be paid 10%. All right? 10%. Now, listen. 10% may not strike a chord in your mind. But I want you to look at this in numbers. Let's say you close a deal of 10 million naira. We have properties that are 10 million, 5 million, and thereabout. Let's say you close a deal of 10 million. That's 500,000 naira. And if you are good at what you do at marketing, because we teach you marketing, we teach you sales, we will teach you all of that. So it will help you to arm you with the skills to make sales. If you're making these sales and we are in the global village, the whole world has become a village square. Everybody's playing. So the gap has been closed. It doesn't matter distance anymore. You can deal with somebody in USA, in South Africa, in UK, right from the comfort of your room, just with your smartphone, and you close deals. I'm saying this because that's our reality. We have people who are closing deals from diaspora markets every single day. We have people in our system who are selling, in millions millions, in hundreds of millions would have happened to a person's economy. 500 millionaire. How does that sound? It could be you, right? Who knows? Listen, the people that have this kind of money, many times they don't look like it. They are looking for a place to invest their money. So if you can reach out to them, and the goal is, if you are targeting to make one sale in a week, it means that you will contact average of 10 people in that week, because it's the law of 10%. Law of 10%. If you contact 10 persons, the law of probability is that one person out of these 10 will buy. So if you are targeting 10 persons, then you have to reach out to about 100 people. In other words, every single day, give yourself a target that you're going to be calling at least 10 persons. So if you are calling from Monday to Saturday, 10 persons per day, 10 times 6 is 60 people. And if you're including Sunday, why not? You're doing it from the comfort of your home. So you call that 70 people in 1 week. Out of these 70 people, the law of probability is that 10% of them will buy. So if you continue 70, 10% of 70 is 7. So in other words, the law of probability is that out of these 70 people you have contacted for this week, 7 of them, up to 7 sales per week. Let's say in this sales you're getting maybe 200,000 per person per sale. That will be like 200,000 times 7. Someone has bought from you. You can tip the person. You can give the person some incentive to their friends. No. There are people they have access to that you don't have access to. And because of this relationship now, you don't want it to just terminate at the sales. You want it to linger. So you penetrate that relationship and use that relationship to reach more people that you couldn't know or reach ordinarily. So what is going to happen now is that through this sale that you have made, you can reach to up to 5-10 more persons. You understand that? So, and that's how your network is going to keep on widening, keep on increasing. Every sale you make, convert that person to become your sale army, to refer you to his or her friends, and give them, be willing to give them something. Okay. However, our system has even created a system that will help you make more money through those referrals. What happens is you can now, after the person has purchased from you, you can even register the person in the system, so that every sale he makes now, he's going to own 10%, and you will own 5% because you referred him. Okay, so after each person buys from you, tell the person that you can make more money. You can make money from this by referring me to your friends. You make money. Each referral you make, you're going to earn 10% off the person. So you now register the person under you. Those referrals is going to be making to you. He knows that he has something to gain now. So he makes that referral and he gets 10%. Imagine that person refers you to 5 of his friends, and those 5 of his friends buys because they know him. They're going to buy because they know him. And when they do, you'll be making 5% from the sales, while the person will be making 10%. It has not stopped there. You're going to be helping him, because when he gives you those contacts, you will be working on those contacts until they buy. When they buy, you also tell them, hey guys, you can make money from this system if you're willing. If you refer us to your friends, you make money. And remember, it is that first person that bought, that referred you. So they are going to register under that first person. When they do, every sale they make, you're going to earn 3%. Now, this is where it gets sweeter. Imagine that this your network is growing. Directly you have been able to bring in, let's say, 10 persons. And this your 10 persons, you have worked on them and they have been able to bring their 10 persons. Now you have about 110 persons in your network. Imagine earning 5%, 3% from this network. And guess what? The same law of probability of 10%, you have 110. And let's say weekly, 10% of this 110, makes a sale. 10% of 110 is 11. In other words, weekly, people in our system who are earning in six figures every week. And I'm not joking. They are earning in six figures every week. Okay? They are earning in six figures every week. Do you know how that is going to affect you? When I mean six figures, I'm talking about people earning in millions. People earning in stuff like 1 million, 1.5 million weekly, million weekly, 3 million weekly. This industry can change your financial status forever. And I'm not joking. If you take it as a serious business, it will give you a serious money. So we have down below. Join the group, okay? What is going to happen is that we run trainings there. We're going to help you, train you, equip you with the skills. All you need when you join the group is simple. Provide your name, your address, your WhatsApp phone number, your email address, and your passport. Okay, that's all. We will register you in the office, and then you begin to make sales. You begin to pick the videos we have on online, pick the flyers, and start marketing. That's it. If you get a client that seems difficult or that you need someone to talk to, you let us know. We will help you talk to that client for you until the person comes for site inspection. Our site inspection is free of charge. We have drivers standing by every single day, Sunday to Sunday, to take clients to site. You don't need to even worry about it. Your money is coming to you. Right? How does that sound? Great? Yeah, it's great. So now, this is the beginning point. I want you to join the Billionaire Circle. This is the beginning point. We are in the Crystal Garden Estate, the real estate industry dominating the Southeast. And our brand has become so popular, Crystal Garden Estate, that it is very easy to make sales now because we are on air every day. We are on radio every day. We are on social medias every day. So is people's perception about our brand is beginning to be acceptable. Okay. And I can tell you that as fast as possible. Okay. I'm going to respond to you. So this is where we will be calling it a day, okay? Because I don't want to make this live stream too long. Okay, I want you to grasp what I've just shared with you and run with it. This is going to be often, and you will keep learning much more. If you have questions, do let us know. We'll help you. Okay, we'll hold you by the hand and lead you to your wealthy place. There's too much money to be made in this same industry where people are complaining that story. That's going to be your testimony very soon. So join us. I welcome you specially to the Billionaire Circle. And I know that you are next in line to testify. You don't need any special skill. You don't need to be educated. Okay. Your only qualification is your readiness, your willingness to change the story of your life and that of your family. That's all. And then no smartphone. So many of us have smartphone. We don't have use of it except chatting on WhatsApp, on Facebook. But this time around, you do business with your smartphone so that you know that the data you're buying is giving you money. You're generating money from it. Okay, so welcome. If you have people, if you think that you have influence over people, and you think you can do this business, real estate with Crystal Garden or stuff like that, then add your people to your group. Then you can make me or any of your members, make me an admin of that group. Then what you're going to be doing is, as we feed our own WhatsApp group, you'll be feeding your own group from that WhatsApp group. So whatever video we post, whatever flyer we post, share it in that your own group. And you will be converting your group, your people, you register them. Every sale they make, you earn 5% from them. Imagine that you someone told me that he has over 1,000 people you can bring on board. I say, fine, create a group, bring them. Imagine you have 1,000 people you're educating. You are doing this kind of education. Even if you don't know what to say, don't worry, I'll be saying it on your behalf. Just be putting my videos. Imagine where 1,000 people are doing marketing for you, because every sale each of them does, you have 5%. That's huge, my friend. Don't joke with this opportunity. Get on board, and I can assure you that in no distance time, you'll be smiling to the bank. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And I know that our paths have crossed for good. You will never regret it. Very soon, you'll be sharing your testimony. And every time you make a sale, please do well to update us, share it on the group, let everybody know that you have closed a deal. That will be a motivation for others. God bless you. See you on the top.